This is a channeled message with your next step, and I was seeing the Uranus glyph, which is the planet of change and revolution. And Uranus is sudden and shocking change. It's not subtle change, so it's like an overhaul of something. And then I was also seeing the color indigo, which I usually see to represent some sort of depth of inner knowing. So deep, deep inner knowing, something that you know deep down. Maybe you don't want to admit, but deep down, you know the truth. And so this message is for someone whose next step is to make this change. If you do not know what change I'm talking about, this message is not for you. Because the color indigo showed up for a reason, and it is because the people who need to hear this message know the change they need to make. You already know what this is, okay? You're just not doing it. And you're not doing it because you're afraid of failing. You're not doing it because you're comfortable with how things are, with the status quo. You're not doing it because you have a lot of excuses and reasons for why it won't work for you. You're not doing it because you're worried that you won't find your people, your community there. There's just a lot of fears that are coming up for why you're not doing this thing. But your spirit team is coming through to say, okay, that's enough sitting and stewing in the fear of it, because you have been sitting and stewing in the fear of it for a while. For some reason, I intuitively want to say for a year. So for many of you, it could be a year, but it could be longer or it could be shorter. But about a year, you've been stewing in the fear. You've had this knowing of a direction, a change you need to make and what you need to do, but you've been stewing in this fear around it. And the change has something to do with your expression, because when I was sitting down to do this video, my throat was getting really tight. I actually didn't even want to come on and do this video today. I just wanted to avoid it, but I sat down and there was a lot of resistance, but I went through and started channeling the message. So I feel like this is something you have a lot of resistance to. It has to do with your expression, something about your expression, something about your voice, which could be literal or figurative. But, I just get the sense that there's a way that you have been expressing yourself, which worked for some time, which was a great way for you, a great channel of expression for you for some time. But now you have outgrown it, and now you're being called forward or beckoned forward. And the other interesting thing about this message is that I was feeling this part of you, and it is a part of you, a part of your consciousness that knows how fulfilling this other side is. And it's like there's another part of your consciousness that can't even fathom, can't even see how fulfilling taking this step will be, moving in this direction will be. There's just fear and doubt, and it's not going to work, and I can't see myself doing that, all of that. But there is a part of you that's on the other side that's like, no, come on, you can do it. And this part of you, it makes me emotional, this part of you, because it is you at your most liberated, this part of you. And it is what you have been yearning for deep down. And you don't even know. That's why you've been hesitating, because you don't even know that moving in this direction is what you've been yearning for. You can't see it. You have to just trust. You have to trust the deep knowing and where it's leading you. Part of you is on the other side, and they're giddy, and they're clapping their hands, and they love you so much, and they know that you're scared, and they're just like, it's okay, I know you're scared, but come on over here. The water's fine, like, come on over here. You're going to be so happy. You don't even know how happy you're going to be. You just got to get over here. That's the energy that this part is showing up with. And so that's the message, is like, you have to just do it now. It's time for you to just do it now. I was seeing also the ram. The ram is Aries energy. Aries is the Nike of the zodiac. Just do it. Just do it. Just take the step. Because Aries is like, I'm not going to spend too long thinking about it. I'm just going to do it and figure it out as I go. And if it doesn't work out, that's okay. Like Aries is trial and error kind of energy. And that's what you're being guided into right now. It's really a trusting of the inner knowing. Like that's the lesson of this, is trusting of your inner knowing, and you strengthening that when you take this step forward, and understanding that everything that you've been yearning for, because you've been resisting this direction, and you still feel the yearning, but you're resisting this direction that's creating a lot of suffering and discomfort, first of all. And you're trying to look at other ways to fulfill the yearning, because you're avoiding this direction. So you're trying to do all these other things that you're like, maybe this will fulfill it, maybe this will fulfill it. But none of them are working because it's this one change, this one direction, this one thing that you know you need to do that you've just been avoiding at all costs. And so that's why this message is coming through, is because your spirit team is like, we're tired now. we're done. But I mean, not even we're tired, like it's time. It's more of a message of it's time. It's not that you've stayed too long in one place, maybe you have, but but it's more so that it's divine timing. Now is the time. Now is the time to move forward. You have been in the avoidance pattern, and as a result of being in that avoidance pattern, all of these fears have been coming up, right? They've been coming up and you've been facing them. And also what you've been doing before has stopped working, so that's brought a lot of fears up that you've been facing. And all the fears you've been facing have been preparing you for this new way of expressing yourself that feels more raw and more vulnerable and more heart open and more heart led than you've ever been. And that's what's scaring you about it. But the indecision and the hesitation has been purposeful for you to purge these fears so that you can take this step and start expressing yourself in this way. I also heard the word human. And so this way of expressing yourself is much more human than what you've been doing before. If you have been showing up in a way that it feels like one step removed from your full humanity is how you've been showing up. So there's some kind of mask. There's still some kind of separation from, who you're showing up to and you, that you've been comfortable in for this time. And now it's time to remove that layer, remove that mask, and show up a little bit more naked than you have before, figuratively. Maybe literally for some of you, okay, I don't judge. But yeah, you're removing another layer that has been blocking your human expression. Okay, yeah, so we have the Lovers reversed coming out and the Tower. So the Lovers reversed is indicating a breakup of something that once felt aligned for you. It once was the path that you were meant to be on, but now you've outgrown it. You're just ready for something new. And that's what happens when you grow, right? You grow and you become ready for something new. And so there is a destruction happening of your old way of expressing, your old channel for your creativity. There is a destruction happening here. And there is fear. They show me I don't know what kind of animal that is. Is his name Scrat from Ice Age? The squirrel type thing that is chasing the acorn for the whole movie and is just so concerned about keeping his acorn safe. But everything tower moments keep happening over and over again. And so that's you. It's like whatever you're holding on to, the old way, that's the acorn. And it's like, let me hold this acorn safe. I can't let go of this acorn. I need this acorn. And you're maybe facing tower moment after tower moment, in a sense, around it, because you are meant to let go of the acorn. You're meant to let go of the acorn. There's a world so much bigger and so much, for some reason, The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe just plopped into my consciousness. I have no idea why. I'm going to have to look that up. I haven't read that book in so long, but put that on pause. But anyway, you're meant to let go of the acorn because there's a magical, mystical, beautiful world, great big world outside of the acorn. And the acorn is very much limiting your world. It's too small. There's more growth, there's more expansion. That was the other thing. I was seeing the wild horse, which is representative of Sagittarius energy. So they're saying that this change that you're being guided to make with your expression is a change that is going to liberate you, a change that is going to help you step into more freedom. And whatever this is, when you think about it, you probably do feel free on some level, even though there's a lot of fear associated with moving in this direction. There is a part of you that recognizes how freeing it would be. There's a part of you that's like, wow, I would love to do that. Most likely, if this is for you. I think The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe came up because it represents how we, It represents consciousness and evolution, and how we can believe that the world is just limited to these things and places, but that there's a whole magical world, maybe in the closet, that is available to us. We just have to open ourselves up to it. So that's why they're bringing that up. They're saying that taking this step is like going into the wardrobe. It's like going into the closet, going into a new world. That's what you're about to be doing. That's what you're about to be stepping into when you take this leap. There's definitely a part of you that is doubting this path, because this part of you, it's a part of you that's trying to keep you safe, but it is a part of you that thinks, oh, maybe this isn't realistic. Oh, I'm dreaming too big. It's too, there's just a part of you that doesn't think this is a logical path. It's trying to apply logic to that deep inner knowing that you have, that this is your next step. But ultimately, you can't deny that you feel disconnected. You can't deny that you feel disconnected from where you are. The Lover's reverse came out again, and then the Two of Wands. It's like, the Two of Wands is showing up to represent, it's like you're looking into the wardrobe, but you haven't walked into it yet. But you know it's there. You know it's there. And you know that you feel disconnected from where you are currently. And so really all that's left to do is to step into the wardrobe. And to deal with the part of you that feels that defensiveness, that feels that like this is unrealistic. It's, what if it's not all it's cracked up to be? That part of you that it's a part of you that limits your ability to dream. I feel like that's another message from The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe too. It's like we're not fully seeing how magical life is and can be, because we're limiting ourselves. We're limited in our consciousness of what we think is available to us. That's the energy I'm picking up here. So you have this opportunity to break free from that and to fully step into your magic, in the sense that like you fully step into your belief in magic. Fully step into how miraculous this world, this earth can be. How miraculous earth can be. That's what you have the opportunity to step into right now. It is by following your own dreams that you will be doing this. And there is a part of you that doesn't believe your dreams can happen, doesn't believe that your dreams are possible, doesn't believe miracles are possible, doesn't believe it's possible for you, etc., etc. You have to break up with that mindset, that mentality, and start looking at the world as a world full of possibility. It's time to make a decision. You've been stuck for so long, too long, doing the same old thing, stuck in a rut, repetitive, boring. You're bored. You're bored, and you need to admit that you're bored. The Emperor is coming through to say it's time to make a decision. It's time to boss up. It's time to man up. It's time to woman up. It's time to they them up. It's time. I'm so sorry. It's time. Your inner authority. That's why the Emperor is here. Your inner authority. It's time to listen to it, and that is a huge consciousness leap in and of itself, for you to listen to and take action on this deep knowing that you have. Which is, it's not to say you've never listened to your intuition before and taken action. It's to say that you haven't done it to this depth before. This is a deep inner knowing that goes against logic in a way that you have not experienced before. It goes against logic to a level that you have not experienced before. It goes against conditioning to a level that you have not experienced before. So not only is you stepping into this change going to help you step into your dreams, going to be so fulfilling, going to bring you so much joy, going to show you that this world is magic. Not only that, but it's also going to be a consciousness leap in your ability to trust and listen to and honor and be in devotion to yourself.